Hi, and in this lesson we're going to talk a bit about how to set up your hand for fingerpicking. And fingerpicking really is one of the nicest ways to play, the most intimate way to play the guitar, because it's just your fingers on the strings. Now, a lot of students that I see, and they're doing some form of fingerpicking, run into a lot of problems because of the way they hold their hand. And your hand has to be able to access the strings easily without interfering with each other. So the way that I found out many years ago is a little trick. If you get your thumb and you lay it on the top edge, along the top edge of the guitar where the position marker dots are up here, just flat, straight in a line with that top edge, and then you just curl these fingers gently along the bottom edge as if you're going to pick the guitar up like that, and then keep that shape and transfer your thumb to the 6th string, and then just curl your fingers and touch the strings. Now my thumb is in front of my fingers, which give them plenty of freedom of movement, and my first finger is touching the bottom of the 3rd string, second finger is touching the bottom of the 2nd string, and the third finger is touching the bottom of the 1st string. All that's going to happen is this finger is going to press down. It's really the side of the thumb, it's just inside that side of the thumb, and I press down and the finger moves slightly out this way, and then the first finger just curls back, it contacts the string, and once it pulls through the string, it just lifts before it hits the 4th string. That's first finger. Just hooks back a little bit, and same with the second finger, hooks back a bit before it hits the 3rd string, and the third finger hooks back a bit before it hits the 2nd string. So if I played them all in a row, it would be like this. I generally pick over the sound hole, just to the right side of the sound hole, not right in the middle, but just there, because the picking action to me really comes from the elbow, travels along the wrist, and then into the fingers, and it means I don't have to pick too hard, and I have all these muscles being operated instead of just trying to do it with my fingers. Another consideration is the height of your wrist. Another method that I came up with is to place this hand, the fretting hand, underneath the wrist, and so that the bottom of my wrist rests on the knuckles. Now that's about the right height for me, and if you've got another way that works, go with it, but to me those are the two things that I've come up with that work for me. The main thing is that the thumb should not go behind the fingers, so you're playing like that. That way my fingers can move nice and freely. So here's a finger picking exercise, and this is in 6/8 time, and 6 beats in a sequence, or 6 beats in a bar, if you like, and you might recognize it as the beginning to Nothing Else Matters by Metallica, or if you're a classical fan, it might be remind you of Romanza. All you do is pick those notes in succession: a 6th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string, and then 2nd string, and then 3rd string. I should say, by the way, that I tend to think of the thumb controlling the 6th, 5th and 4th strings, in other words the bass strings, the first finger controlling the 3rd string, the second finger controls the 2nd string, and the 3rd finger controls the 1st string. And that's not to say that I never change it. I do. So think of this as a starting point, a good starting point for your playing, and there are times where I will play different combinations, different strings. This exercise is simple. It's 6th string, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. And we're doing with a feeling of 6 beats like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's enough to get you started in a good method for launching your finger picking technique.